Hello and welcome. I'm AfroSmurph, and this is my channel. And if you like more content like this, well, please, by all means, stick around, because there's more where that came from.
Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of My Teen Career Mode. This time we're back at Singapore, and well, guess what? We had more parts failures. So I'm questioning again, what are we paying you for? But what can I do? I'm here to race, so let's just go on to doing that. So see you qualifying. Peace.
I'm leaving.
Alright y'all, here we go. Welcome to qualifying at Singapore, but we're doing things a little bit differently this time. We are excuse me, we are doing a short qualifying, so that means there's time on the clock and we have no choice but to run while there's other cars literally on the track trying to do qualifying. So let's see how we do. Right now we're just getting our tires warm. We're on our out lap. Alright, here we go, guys. Coming around the final bend, getting ready to start our final lap, or our hot lap. Here we go. Fast as can be. Let's go. Crap, as there's somebody on there's coming out of the pit lane. I didn't see who it was. It looked like an Alpine. Come on. Here we go, come on. Okay. We're in clear air. The Alpine is not contending with us, looks like, so we just gotta buckle down and put in a good lap. Come on. Yes, good grip. Or maybe that's an Aston Martin, I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to go as fast as possible. I can't even tell what my time is right now. Or what my time is compared to everybody else. Come on, baby, let's go, let's go. Come on, here we go, here we go. Come on, baby, push it, push it. Seventh. It's not good enough. Alright guys, we're going for one more lap. Hopefully we make it in time. I think I put 5 minutes on the clock. Hopefully we made it in enough time and there's not too much traffic on there out on the track. So here we go. I just got to make it past in the next 2.5 minutes. We're good. I just got to make it past the start finish line. We're good. I think I have enough time. So On a fresh new set of soft tires. Here we go. I'm down in P13. That's not good enough. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, I need to make up more time. This is not good enough. I've actually lost time. Come on, we're up. That's good.
Perspective. Let's have yours. Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment? Let's talk about another team. How do you feel they did today? You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners? Appreciate your time.
All right, here we go. 5 red lights are out. We're underway in Singapore. The boogie has begun as we have begun. Whoa, back all the way back here as we get hit by our teammate on the left-hand side. Diving into turn 1, we stay around the outside. Teammate squeezed us out. It's not looking good for us, but we're gonna, well, force our way around the outside. Easier said than done, but here we go. We gotta keep on moving, keep on moving. Easy does it. No crashes to speak of. Luckily, we have, as somebody hits the wall. I can't tell exactly who that is, but we dive on the inside, force him out wide, take the position. Easy does it. Now we got to settle in and attack Pierre Gasly. He's our next op on the list. We can't make a move, but that doesn't mean we ain't gonna keep trying. We get underway on the straight. No DRS, still lap 1, but Gasly's within our sights, but his car is significantly faster than us at this point on the soft tires and us on the mediums. We have Esteban Ocon on the mediums also behind us. So he's the only one we really have to worry about, but Pierre Gasly is who we're trying to keep up with at least at this point. All right, coming around the final corner. Lap 2, just about done. No DRS yet, nothing yet to speak of, but at the same time, we go a little bit wide and give Esteban Ocon behind us a little look, a little peek, because, well, everybody knows we're not the greatest of drivers, but that doesn't mean we ain't gonna boogie nonetheless. Okay, we're close enough to Gasly to where we might be looking to make a move. We don't have DRS, so we're going to have to hit him in the braking zone, but I don't know if we have the traction to come out of the turns necessary to keep up. As you can see, as he starts pulling away, those soft tires will still have the advantage. We're going to have to go lock up a little bit and go a little bit longer. Hopefully we can just keep a car under us. But, and not crashing the Gasly as we within inches. Oh, that was scary. Gonna need some brown pants for that one. But we're gonna carry on again into the braking zone as we chase down Gasly some more. It's one thing around Singapore to catch somebody. Passing's a whole nother ballgame as we go in quick, but still not enough. We're close enough to attack still, within 1 second, but Esteban Ocon is also within 1 second, so Gasly, myself, and Ocon behind us will have DRS in a train on Alonso, so will we be able to make a pass? Time will tell, but Esteban Ocon's getting closer and closer as we're losing time to Pierre Gasly through that last sector. It's not looking good, but he's under attack by Sebastian Vettel, so that means we're clear to attack Pierre Gasly as the DRS is now open. We are within 1 second, so will it be open in the next DRS zone? Looks like no. If that was a DRS zone, not quite sure. But the DRS is definitely in this zone, and it is not open as Pierre Gasly has DRS and we do not. So definitely no time gained, no time lost there. Vettel has actually briefly made the pass on Esteban Ocon, but Ocon still made the move stick as they have fallen back 2 seconds behind now. Again, coming out of this braking zone, we need to get traction down through here. We still don't have any DRS. We're just outside of 1 second, so another bummer. Red sector 1, green sector 2. We've got to get closer. Within 1 second now, but now doesn't matter if we're not going to be able to get there in the DRS detection zone. So with a little wiggle there, we put the foot down and try to keep up with Gasly. Again, another wiggle, but car's still holding together. Tires may not agree with me, but hey, we're trying to get into points here. Gasly has the points position, and I need it. Getting a little wide, close to the wall, closer than I would like, but we're trying to do everything we can to make up the time to Gasly. It's not looking good. DRS flap this time is open, so we are in DRS, but I don't think we're close enough to make a move. Definitely not, as Gasly is much closer to Alonso than I am him, but we've made up a lot of time. We've set a purple sector 1. That's good news. Question is, as we get a little close to the wall, closer than comfort would allow. All right, here we go. Chasing down Gasly again. Nothing doing as we go super wide. I guess that's legal. Easy on the brakes. Don't hit Gasly again. Again, we still don't have the traction to keep up with Gasly, but hopefully we can set a purple sector 2. Not quite, it's green as we take on sector 3, but we're within 1 second, so. On the soft tires, he can't pull away as the DRS train to Alonso is still intact. Coming around the last few corners as we get on to the next lap, lap 5. Out of 15, the soft tires should start feeling a lot more wear now as I am still pulling away from Ocon. DRS flap is open as Gasly also has his open to the old man Fernando. Easy on as we're just underneath his gearbox. Luckily, we're like half an inch off the ground from the front. Easy on the brakes. We're in attack mode again as the DRS flap is open. But again, not enough space to make a move. Easy on the brakes as we get close enough, wide enough. Easy on, come on. I know this is only for 1 point, but at the same time, 1 point is better than nothing, and we're going to fight for it till the very end because that's just a racer's mentality as I dang near hit the wall again and again and again right there and almost hit Gasly, but we try to get the power down as lap 5 gets more underway and the DRS flap is open. DRS power is activated and we hit the brake zone, still not close enough to catch Gasly or make a move on him as a red sector 2 is underway and a little wiggle because I'm starting to feel a little bit of tire wear. It's not the same as it was when the lap started, that's for sure. As we get through the S section, the pit stops are underway as Gasly, Alonso, Ricardo, and many more take a pit. And we are in position 5, chasing down Carlos Sainz, who's 2 seconds ahead of us in the Ferrari, who's been significantly faster than our car on paper. But an overall skill, well, I guess we're yet to find out as we finally have clear air for the first time. No DRS through here, but clear air probably is going to make up for that a lot in lap time. Or at least I hope so. Then again, the people that are pitting, that are going to the pits right now from the softs are going to mediums, while we will be pitting onto the softs. So, we should have the speed advantage coming through the pit stop. It's just a matter of keeping the car on track and putting down fast laps as we set at green sector 1, and hopefully sector 2 can remain green through here as well. We're not really making up time to Carlos Sainz, but that's okay. He's on soft tires, and I expect him to pit in this lap or the next. As I get closer and closer to my pit stop window as well. Ooh, barely hitting the wall almost right there. Little love tap is just all we need on that one. But that's more than enough to ruin the race if you ask me. As Carlos Sainz now pits, Norris is also in the pit lane, so we're definitely going to make up a few more positions on lap 6. Even into first place. I'll take that. Short-lived as it may be, but we're leading the race. So let's just get our head down, our foot down, clean laps, fast laps. Esteban Ocon still chasing us down on his medium tires, I believe. With Sebastian Vettel still on the softs, yet to pit. So he's being aggressive and going long. As our teammate Robert Schwartzman is also in 4th behind us on the mediums, I believe. Sorry for the weird camera angle as we get the power down. No DRS as we're leading the race. The best position to be in, but you know, we still got to make a pit stop, so this will be short-lived. But first place nonetheless. We're leading laps. Feels good. Alright, coming around through the S's again as we come on to another lap again. We are not going to pit yet as we carry on to lap 8. Tires, just stick with me as it looks like Vettel behind us is going to be pitting. He's got no choice. Those soft tires are probably dead on arrival. As Schumacher has not pit yet. Bottas is actually the first of the people that I can see in 5th place, 12 seconds behind us. So we have not made up enough time to make up a pit stop, but we've made up enough time to where I feel confident that we're going to at least get some points. So as soon as we get through this lap and maybe the next through the pits, well, we'll be good to go. Hopefully around 12, 11 with soft tires to make up a bunch of positions and go significantly faster than everybody else. Maybe set the fastest lap of the race as we set green sector 1 again. But still, sector 2 and 3 are the tougher parts as we have, well, tired mediums at this point. Red sector 2, not good. If you hit the brakes around these next corners and put the power down, make sure not to hit this wall. Couldn't tell you how many times I've done that. So as we come through the S's, is this where we're gonna pit? Not quite sure, but no, it's not. So we're gonna carry on. Is Esteban Ocon gonna pit? It doesn't look like it. He's carrying on with us as he's losing a little bit of time each lap to us, which is a good sign. However, Bottas is now 11 seconds behind us. He's made up a whole second since I last checked. Schumacher, not so much making up any time. So we just got to carry on, put our heads down, and, well, put in more good laps. So listen to the engine sounds and enjoy. Again, I apologize for the weird camera angle as we get into the braking zone and get the power down. Still working on traction, but at the very least, we are losing time to Esteban Ocon. We have lost not a whole lot, but our teammate Robert Schwartzman has passed Bottas? What's going on there? I'm not sure, but Verstappen set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix on his medium tires as we're coming in closer and closer to our pit window, if it's not already. Coming through the last S's. We're gonna carry on again till lap 10 before we pit. This has to be where we pit. Yep, here we go. Get ready. Let's get our heads down. It's time to put on the soft tires. As Esteban Ocon's chasing us down as fast as he can, as we get around the Singapore Grand Prix as fast as we can as well. We've gained about 3/10 on him as we've gone through the last DRS zone, or one of the DRS zones. Looks like as long as we don't make any mistakes, we don't have to worry about. As I do a little bit of a drift impersonation. So like I said, as long as we don't make any mistakes, we should come into this pit lane at least unscathed and at least in a good position to make up more positions because we won't have a damaged car. Fingers crossed. We go a little bit wide, miss the apex by a mile. But get the power down nicely. No wiggle this time. As Bottas and Verstappen have made up a lot of time, as Schwartzman has been passed by both of them now. However that happened, I don't know, but we'll carry on as we get closer and closer to making this pit stop. Both Esteban Ocon and I know that Bottas and Verstappen are not in our race. Schwartzman, however, is, so That's my teammate. As long as we get out and don't miss the pit stop, we should be just fine as Esteban Ocon comes in right behind us. All right, fingers crossed, no mistakes. I pay these pit crew well. Let's see if my money's being wasted. Easy in. Nice and easy out. 2.8 seconds, that's kind of slow. But we are still ahead of Esteban Ocon, so that's all that matters as we come out in, well, 10th place. So we've actually made up time on Alonso as we still try to make the move on soft tires. I mean, there was nothing really we could do. We were in the exact same spot at the exact same time, so I had the inside. So pedal to the metal as we chase down Leclerc and Ricciardo, hopefully to make up at least 2 positions, as Alonso has DRS on us and we're sitting duck. But he's not close enough to make a move. We have soft tires. I ain't really worried about him. As they go too wide, we are chasing them both down into the braking zone. See if we can capitalize on their fight as we get the power down again. It's not a DRS zone, but I'm chasing them down like it is, as Alonso is also just getting closer and closer to me as I have to weave around to the outside as Ricciardo and Leclerc battle it out. Nice and easy into the brake zone with Alonso on my left-hand side as he tries to make a move on his mediums. I can't let him have that position, so I have to get the power down as everybody opens DRS now, except for Leclerc. So he's the sitting duck as I make a move and basically drive Ricciardo, the honey badger himself, way outside as I show him what it means to be the last of the late breakers as we look to chase on Leclerc. But I don't expect that move to go by nicely, as Ricciardo's probably going to try and chase us down with anger, as Alonso also chases him down on the medium tires. So let's carry on the soft tires. There's another lap down. Leclerc is a little farther ahead. Schumacher's in the pit. That's an easy position to make as we move now down into 7th position. Nice and easy to the brake zone as we're gaining a lot of time on Ricciardo as we have 2 compound softer tires. So that should make up a lot of time, or a lot of the performance gap, as we open DRS and try to make a move as we get squeezed by Leclerc, making a move around the outside. He's on the inside still, and he backs out as we go really wide. That probably be frowned upon if the FIA was here, as we set up purple sector 1 as we fight Leclerc tooth and nail as we carry on through putting the power down. Leclerc has nothing for us as the soft tires are just that much more superior. We have 8 seconds to Norris as we are in 6th place, so we'll see if we can make up any kind of time, but really it's more likely that we're going to have to fight Leclerc or Ricciardo by the end of this race as we miss the apex by a country mile. Dang near hit the wall and put the power down. We break off the toe a little bit and hit the brake zone as the DRS is closed now for Charles Leclerc in green sector 2. But this battle is not even close to over. We still have, well, our bad driving to contend with, and Charles Leclerc, who in a Ferrari is much faster than us on any given Sunday. Coming around lap 13, we have 1.5 seconds on Charles Leclerc, so it looks like we just set the fastest lap, and we're looking good to at least hold this position for the next 2 laps. However, this is a street circuit, so I don't know if these tires will hold off well enough to keep the mediums at bay. So this fight's not over, but you never know what might happen. The gap is only 1.7 seconds. It was 1.9, so it is going down as the soft tires will start degrading. as they degrade much faster than the mediums will. However, it's one thing to catch us, like I said. They do have to pass us, and I plan on making this thing as wide as a land yacht. As I go again, as wide as possible. This time not on purpose. I'm just missing the brake zone entirely, and hopefully not miss it so much that I hit that wall. As I stay on the racing line for the first time in 13 laps. Easy on the brakes as we round it out, go a little bit wide onto lap 14. We just got 2 laps to go as we have to hold him off. He's just about 1 second off. He's getting closer and closer as the soft tires are definitely losing their advantage. And well, so am I, because I'm obviously in this less powerful car, less capable car, I should say. And well, he's an AI, so less likely to make mistakes. We continue going wide, making all these simple mistakes. It's not going to do us any good in the long run, but at the end of the day, our goal right now is not to catch Norris, but to hold Charles Leclerc at bay. As Danny Ricciardo has fallen off 4 or 5 seconds to Leclerc, so he is no longer a factor as the Honey Badger, who fought us so fiercely early on, has not really been battling us very, very much. We've just kind of been gone. Or, well, not even been on the track together, as Charles Leclerc is still far closer than I would like, as he's caught up significantly through Sector 2. And as I said, both 2 red sectors. Not good news, as Charles Leclerc is within 1 second now. He's definitely got the ability to use DRS when he's within the DRS zone. Our tire wear is, well, it's not terrible, it's workable. But my skill at this point in the race, well, let's just see if I can keep my composure. Let's see if my focus rating is level 99 or not. His DRS flap is open, so his powers have activated. Well, we have nothing to do but use our ERS. Although I have that on automatic use. I just, well, I don't really understand how to use that right now. So, Season 1. That's pretty much the only assist I have other than the brake line. But other than that, I'm driving with a Logitech G920 and well, no driving assist other than the brake line and ERS. So we're on to lap 15, the final lap. Charles Leclerc is within 1.2 seconds. He's close enough to attack, but not within the DRS zone, so he's going to have to do it the old-fashioned way if he can keep up. However, the time is ticking down. 0.8 seconds now. 0.9 seconds. 0.6 seconds. Goodness gracious, his DRS is open. Here he comes. Oh, man, thank God it's not a longer straight. If this was Abu Dhabi or something like that, I'd probably be in trouble. Here he goes again. Coming into the S's. He's right there, right on my tail. I can see him. I can feel him breathing down my neck as I go into the brake sections, hit the wall, and I'm just going to go for it at this point. Forget it. At this point, we just need to keep going. I hit that wall hard. Charles Leclerc tried to get around us when I hit the wall, and, well, I just tried to drive it. That's all there is to it. We're going to come around the final turn. Lap 15. Oh, Singapore, you've been great. I appreciate the racing. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. I'm AfroSmurph. Like, comment, subscribe, and, browse the channel. I appreciate y'all. Peace.